Hey guys, and welcome back to Journey into Pandora, part 2 of our green-yellow run. And look at that, 4-0 so far. Looking good. Probably the best starting run I've had in all of my Journey into Pandora. So looking good so far. We'll see if we can keep it up. We've had a lot of great moments where Elderwood Embrace has just been insane. I've got 4 of them in the deck, so I should get 9 wins with this. I know I say this every episode, I'm just like, I'm going to get 9 wins, or I want to get 9 wins, but with 4 Elderwood Embrace, I'm pretty confident this deck will do well. So let's get into some more matches. Let's see if I can take it 9-0. That's a big bar to set, but I'm willing to take it on. I'm willing to give it a go. So let's get into some matches. Alright guys, first game of this part. Let's see how we do. I could go Tiki Elderwood 5-8. Is that really worth it? Don't think so. I think I'm just gonna throw everything. Try and get a bone collector. Ah, no bone collector this time. Feels bad, guys. Do have an air elemental. It's not bad. We can get our desert set up early, but this is primarily a green deck. Something we've learned while playing so far. But I guess we could do something like this. So then we can just build forests up this way, and then we can send this off to collect. My opponent follows me. I don't know, maybe I'll get up to something else. We'll see. Double neutral. To the Outland Ranger. Alright, so we will go forest here. Skimmy down here to collect, and feels good. So we've got the Deepwood Stalker to kill the Outland Ranger. We'll see if my opponent uses the campfire in order to dodge that piece of removal. Gonna be a brigand. Okay. Sagami Warrior. So we have a good follow-up here. We can go for the Sagami. We won't dash it though, we don't need to, and then we'll take care of the Outland Ranger. Now this Sagami Warrior can clear the Underground Brigand, and we're sending this off into double collection. So not looking too bad. We have a Crystal Flower if anything gets a little too hairy. Flamethrower. Well, that's a pretty hairy card since it clears our Deepwood Stalker. So go into yeah, probably gonna Crystal Flower this. I can double neutral because I want to get an aggressive land here. Move this up, and then we'll go for the Crystal Flower. And this is mainly just to protect my Stalker. I don't want my opponent getting a clear for free, essentially. And if a Ground Shaker was comboed with that Flamethrower, things would look pretty bad for me. So feel like it's worth getting rid of them. Once it cracks open, hopefully my Deepwood Stalker is going to be around, and then it can finish it off. One good thing about having an aggressive forest here as well is my Ancient Boars can dash, and maybe we can get more aggressive lands going forward. Looks like we're going to have something come down to block me from double collecting. Oh, it's going to be a Blazing Salamander, so it's just going to completely take care of my air elemental. So this can't really get away from me. It's got a campfire though. The Bloodsinger. Okay. And then I rip the Elderwood Embrace off the top. Feels good. Gonna take an aggressive forest here actually, because then I can do this. I have a 4-5 and a 5-5 aggressively moving towards my opponent's orb. I also have the Grove Guardian as well, which is pretty good. And I have all my lands for my Swordfish, if that does show up. From the neutrals. Gets a double collect with the Salamander. Bomb Slinger. And then just trade off. Deal a damage, collect. Leave a 4-1 in its place. So Falcon Dive, great top deck here. Didn't find it, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to take an aggressive forest here. Take the Grove Guardian in an aggressive position, and then take the Bone Collector in this position. So if this does get cleared, my Bone Collector is going to get a power-up. Maybe able to kill something on one of these mountains. We have a lot of coverage in this region. As you can see, I'm covering these mountains with my creatures. Another Blazing Salamander. Oh my goodness. Wasn't expecting that, I must be honest. The Salamander party. Oh, this is where Storyteller would be pretty amazing, and I just rip it off the top like it's nobody's business. I am a god of drawing cards. Hello, Pandora. Oh, and another treasure. Feels good. And another treasure. Well, we just have all our treasures now. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just hammered this. We drew all 3 treasures in one Storyteller. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen that before. Just goes to show how powerful Storyteller really is. It's a pretty strong card when you think about it. Like, I got to use my treasure first, which is always very beneficial in Pandora anyway. So Equinox. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna slam an Oak Daddy down probably. I see this Blazing Salamander move into a more defensive position. Crystal Flight, I don't really care about what the Flamethrower so much, because the Flamethrower is a ranged creature and it's out of position. That's absolutely fine as well. I'd be a little bit more concerned if my Grove Guardian was to fall here. Like a Firebomb. If a Firebomb came down, maybe even a Bomb Slinger. Oh, that's a little awkward, because now this sets up for me for a double power-up. Can I even get a triple power-up here? No. Double power-up. I'm probably just going to go into this anyway, but I could +1 into the Bone Collector first to get some power-ups. It's not the most terrible thing, right? Oh, I could Earthfire Shaker. Here, I'll gain 2. So if I run this into this and then Earthfire Shaker, I'll clear both of these, get 2 power-ups, can move here into an aggressive position. Get to keep my Deepwood Stalker. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think I'll just go for the double power-up here. Oh, that's really bad. I've just realized the issue. Yeah, actually this does block the Flamethrower. Maybe that's all I need right now. I don't know, I think I completely forgot about the Flamethrower there, but to be honest, it's just going to take care of my Bone Collector. So I should have... See, I wanted to play my Oak Father, so I guess like I shouldn't have really played the Bone Collector. A Fire Shaker? Oh, Dancing Blade. Okay. I'm still gonna punch him for 6. That's not changing. +1. Into Grimguards, I'm locking me in place. Okay. So I can move this here, and then play Earthfire Shaker, and then clear this. This gets another trigger. If I move, can this jump? Oh, I don't think I can even avoid this really. Maybe I don't bother Earth Fire Shaker. Maybe I just run the 2-1 in. Run the 2-2 into this. Clear this guy out. Positioning's kind of off. Let's take a draw. Let's take a Caretaker. Yeah, I think I just do this, because to be honest, they're probably gonna die to this jumping somewhere anyway. We just pass, so we just sit on 6 Faeria and go into the next turn with a lot of Faeria at our disposal. I could maybe even Dancing Blade something. Well, the Fire Shaker's a bit awkward, because I need to Dancing Blade to production first, and then I can Fire Shaker to get like the combo off. So it's kind of a combo that doesn't really work. Oh wow, okay, I'll take that. That's a great Doom Scythe for me. Double neutral. Okay. Take a draw. Ancient Boar. So if I play this there, I can't dash the Ancient Boar in. So I might just play this guy. Maybe just pass after that. I don't really see the need to play anything else right now. So I can kind of chase this anyway. I guess if this jumps here, I can jump here. So I can chase down the Dancing Blade, and my production will resolve first. That's the plan, at least. We'll see what happens. So Bloodfire Wisp into a Gift of Steel. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, we get 2 free frees. Pretty good. If Fire Shaking looking worse and worse as the game goes on. None of this looks good to me. Maybe I just slap these 2 down. Oh, that's good. This is going to become a 4. Yeah, that's fine. So we just hammer this. And we'll play a Mace Man. Could even play a Queen's Assassin, actually, as well. Maybe in a more defensive position. Do we need to right now? I don't think so. Don't think my opponent's done defending. So let's do this. Let's stick it here. So you can trade off with the Queen's Assassin there, but my Mace Man will live. That's kind of the idea. That was a mistake. It's just a Ground Shaker. Why is he going over here for? Obelisk Tower. Is that another Salamander? I thought that's another Salamander then. He's just trade. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. And now I get the good. Now I get the good Earthfire Shaker off. That's really gonna help. So this represents more damage than the boar right now. So I can maybe push 6 with this, and yeah, I'll be in a pretty good spot with my opponent at 2 life. It's like he's just playing blockers, which is fair enough. So we have to the Nightmare. Can deal 6 damage. I can move Fanatic, hit for 6. Tiki Caretaker. That is lethal. Oh, my opponent conceded before he even saw the lethal. So Fanatic Tiki Caretaker was lethal there. Feels good, guys. 5-0 so far. Doing pretty well. Let's carry on. Alright, another game and maybe another victory. Who knows? We'll see how we perform. This is a really good hand. Oh my goodness, I will keep this. So, running Messenger will allow me to jump with the Tiki Caretaker to take care of any problems that show up. And then I have a follow-up play of Oak Father in a few turns' time, which is going to be just a really strong opener for me. It's a grizzly bear. So we get to, since they went down the opposite side, we're going to go down this side of stuff. I think if I should have forest in the middle there, because I could have went desert. I think I should only forest here if I've got a Bone Collector in hand or a Sagami Warrior. That's something I'll do in the future from now on. I'll let me split. Right, we're just going aggro. We're just going to slap a forest down here next to him and play Oak Father. See what my opponent can do about it. Especially with Tiki Caretaker and Elderwood Embrace in hand. Very, very powerful follow-up play. Which means Frogify is unlikely to happen at this point. It's going to be a 3-5 jump. Not in reach of my Oak Father. Pretty good so far. We also have Crystal Flower now to take care of any problems that show up. Can move this into double collection. We're going to collect with this as well, but we should be in a good spot to just push 6 damage this turn. I assume this is just going to hang around, to be honest, to make sure it can come back and defend if it needs to, but a 6-8 could be problematic for blue-green if there's no transform effects, which is kind of what I'm banking on, really. Biomancer. Draw 2. I might flower this, actually. This is the only thing in range of my Oak Father, so even if this gets Frogified, I could use power-ups to make sure I can continue to push damage after. Yeah, let's just keep putting things down. Because right now, these creatures are not in a good position. And I didn't use a power-up there. I could have played Tiki Caretaker instead to push 2 extra damage. But the reason I didn't is because in case a transform effect did show up. Oh, a Feral Kodama. That's spicy. 6/6 as well. Going to heal a fair amount there. Don't know if it can race me, though. It's going to basically negate the damage of my Oak Father this turn. Which is pretty reasonable, to be honest. So I think we just take a desert. Then we go for the double buff on the Bone Collector. Should probably move this up. So my opponent can heal 6, but I can still deal, well, at least 12 next turn if this doesn't block. So my opponent has to double neutral in order to, unless he has like Shifting Tides or something, or maybe like Sunken Tower Shifting Tides, to push that 6 damage to heal. Which also will mean that, you know, these two still represent lethal together. I'm 1 damage off lethal if one of these if this one gets killed. If this guy gets killed, I'm 2 damage off lethal, which means an Elderwood Embrace would be enough to finish the game. And there we have it. Very easy win there. Oak Father, Elderwood Embrace. Pretty strong cards, guys, in Pandora. So that is 6-0 so far. We might even go all the way to 9 just in this part. So let's get into another match. And crack on, let's keep going. Let's get those 9 wins. Alright guys, another game. Going good so far. I like the look of this. Actually, I like the look of this hand. I can just go all forests and get the Grove Guardian down. Yeah, we'll do it. So we'll do the same land development as last time, but it's a bit more sensible this time because I have the Bone Collector and I can collect off the well straight away. So beforehand, I feel like I should have maybe gone from the middle into desert, air elemental, but it's fine. Like things seem okay now. I think I'll just take a desert here. Then I'll go forest, and I can go forest, and then I can get Grove Guardian in this position. Then I have Deepwood Stalker to take care of anything that shows up. That might be too much of a problem. Is that going to be a boulder? It's gonna be a boulder thrower. I can smell the boulder thrower there. It's fine. Why am I making a mountain? So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, +1 into a brute. Alright, so I really want an aggressive land, but I don't feel like I have that option. So we are going to take the Grove Guardian. Do I want to Crystal Flower this now? Probably. I think that's what needs to happen. We just need to slow down the damage going to my orb. And I have the Falcon Dive now to finish off the Brute. If a Gift of Steel comes down, I can always land here and then move back. Now my opponent busting out the Smoke strategy. Very interesting. Probably just going to double neutral in here, so I can get an aggressive land on this spot. Fantastic. So I am going to take the Falcon Dive. And take the Mace Man, because I want the Mace Man to have the Elderwood Embrace, because he's going to be pushing damage next turn. And then if this gets blown up by a Flame Burst or something, I'll get powered up off the Bone Collector. But I'm hoping my Mace Man does live, because I want to start initiating a race, and Elderwood Embrace is going to be fantastic to do that, especially against a mono red. But this could be Mountain Bombslinger. Be a little sad. It's just going to be a Grim Guard. There's going to be a desert as well. Very interesting. I might just take the draw here to see if I draw Hammer. Nope. Alright. Elderwood Embrace. Get the push 11 damage next turn if there's no blockers. This is going to be free soon, so get a taunt for this, that'd be quite nice, but I don't think I have any other than the Grove Guardian off the top of my head, so probably just going to have to race at this point. But I can drop the Oak Father next turn. If I pick up Pandora as well, the Hammer is going to give me a bit more reach. See what my opponent gets up to. Like, Mountain Firestorm here is really good for me because it doesn't stop the Mace Man. Playing a... Oh, yeah, like I said, it's not that... It's not really good for me, but it's not bad. I'd rather that than have a creature developed in front of me. Because now I can just do this. Then Pandora opens. No Pandora open. So I have a lot of burst damage for Pandora's opening. I can actually deal 3 damage, 5 damage, and 2 damage with all my treasures, because if the Dancing Blades are next to my opponent's orb, it's going to deal that 3 damage. Unfortunately, that isn't lethal. But, who knows? Let's see what I get. Pandora opens... Oh, it is lethal. What am I talking about? I got 12 damage. So anything I draw is lethal now. And bam! Easy game, easy life, guys. This deck's pretty powerful. No, like I said, I think it's just Elderwood Embrace really tips green over the edge in Pandora. It's an incredibly powerful card. 7-0 so far. We're going to keep going. Two more matches time. I could have a 9-0 and only 2 parts to this journey of Pandora. Let's get into another game and see if I can do it. Alright guys, another match. Another win. We're going to have a rematch, actually, against Psycho Pole. We'll see how this goes. Pretty good for us last time. Let's see if Boulder Thrower shows up again. It was Boulder... Were we playing against Boulder Thrower? It was either Boulder Thrower or the blue-green jump. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. And greetings to you, my friend. No, it is going to be the Boulder Thrower opener again. I'm gonna desert here. I should have started with a desert, actually. We'll just do this. I'm not going to desert at all just yet. I'm going to forest, double neutral, then dash this up. Explore mountain off to the other side into a bloodsinger. So this time, no boulder thrower, cheese. It's always nice. So we're going to double neutral instead, actually. We can forest here, and then we can ancient boar aggressively. We can just take the deserts as we need them. I want an aggressive line from my opponent as well. Absolutely fine. We'll just move up again. So now we can Crystal Flower. Be pretty handy. I'd like to get an aggressive forest on that well, just on the tile above my boar, which I'll go for next turn. But I might. We'll see what I get up to. We're in a bit of a race right now. I might just neutral for now, so I can get a Death Toucher over this side. And I can use this to take care of the Axe Grinder. Now, there could be a Horsemaster. We have enough mountains here to get a Horsemaster down. Oh, it's going to be a retreat. That's fine. I'm going to Elderwood this, and we're just going to start pushing damage. Oh, we're going to do more than just Elderwood it. Yeah, let's completely block this off. So basically I've completely locked this side off. Now I could have developed a forest, I could have developed deserts. So what's good about this is my opponent cannot develop any taunts around my boar now. The taunt was to come down, it'd have to come down here or here to make sure my guys can't shimmy across and take care of that. But I already have the Crystal Flower in hand, so if any taunts come down here, I'm going to be able to Crystal Flower it and then finish my opponent off. Flash Salmon. Right, collect. What's next? It's going to be an archer, okay. Soul Drain. Stay alive. So move across. Move here. Push. Push. Take an aggressive forest. Take an Oak Daddy. And pass. Guess I could Deepwood Stalker this. Stop A damage. Don't think it matters at this point. It'd have to be a Doomsday. Would be the only way you could really come back from this position. And there we have it. Looks like another win on the board. We're going up to 8-0. Feels good, guys. One more game. Let's get into it and see if I can finish off this run. Alright, guys. Final match. Potentially. We'll have to see. Sagami Warrior, Mace Man, and the Ancient Boar. So we don't actually need the Mace Man. We can play this on turn 1. So I'm going to throw these two and try and find something a bit better. Find another Sagami Warrior. That's not too bad. Great turn 1 play for us. And get that collection going. Now, Queen's Assassin actually proved to be pretty useful last game in forcing my opponent back while I carried on pushing with my boar. I don't need 2 of each though. That's a fact. So I'm just going to double neutral. I'm going to get a bit more aggressive in between this well next turn. Get another Sagami Warrior down potentially. Maybe even take a forest here. It's going to be a mountain. It's going to be a boss, so I'm going to try and ping this off with the Queen's Assassin. Yeah, we'll just take a forest here. And we'll get an assassin down. We can move this guy up. We'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Maybe this gets removed. It is red. Wouldn't be surprised if it did. But this is Pandora, so reliable removal isn't something Pandora offers. A little hand flick there might tell me that there is no answer to this. Or my opponent doesn't want to invest a firebomb into a 1/1. We'll see what happens. Explore. Interesting. Bloodsinger. Flame spit. Oh, so there was removal all along. So just draw Elderwood Embrace and I'm on my way to victory. No Elderwood Embrace this time. Okay, so we'll take Forest in here. We'll shimmy back. We'll take another Queen's Assassin. This time out of reach of the Flame Spitter. And I do apologise about the lighting today. I wanted some natural light in here, but the sun keeps hiding behind clouds, and that's why my face goes dark and it comes light again. But yeah, we've had some pretty nice weather recently. Bit of sunshine, very cold, but we had snow for like 3 days in a row, but never set, which was unfortunate. Royal Judge to punish my Queen's Assassin. No, I'm going to safeguard instead. Get that additional Faeria. That's even better. So again, living on... Well, I was living on an Elderwood, but don't need to right now. I can just do this. Take another Sagami Warrior. And we'll take a desert. I guess I could have dashed up here to stop this moving into double collection, but I'm not... Yeah, I should have done that actually, because I missed out on a good dash there. But I have the Swordfish going into next turn with mobility. If I develop another desert, could be pretty useful. Man, is he gearing up for a meteor here? No, it's just a ground shaker. Looks like a meteor to me. Grove Guardian, very nice. Do I dash this up to take care of the Bloodsinger? And then I can use the Grove Guardian to taunt this later. So yeah, let's just dash this up. So yeah, I'm going to chase down the Bloodsinger with the Sky Swordfish, just because like I said, I have the Grove Guardian, so I can lock this in for a turn. This might move back and kill it, actually. Oh, I didn't... Well, if he does move back, he's going to lose his Bloodsinger in the process. Looks like he wants to play a bit more aggressively. I can respect that. It means Bloodsinger is at my disposal. And I can get an aggressive land here now, which I'm going to go for, because it's important that I'm able to continue to apply pressure. It's going to be an underground boss. Okay. So let's get this here. I actually think I want to kill the Bloodsinger here because I'm bleeding out, so I need to make sure that I can just sustain for a little while. And that card could be a problem. Now, the nice thing is my opponent can't collect any Faeria this turn, so I'm hoping this doesn't die so I can double collect with this. Finish off the Ground Shaker, then finish off the Underground Boss. The Underground Boss is happy to run itself into my Sky Swordfish. It's going to go up to 5 Faeria, and if there's a Firestorm in hand, could have +1. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, Pandora awakens. Please give me Earthfire Shaker. Nope, didn't find it. That's fine. So I can have this clear, and then I can hammer this, and then hit face. Take a draw. Oh, Tiki Caretaker. So yeah, let's do this. Let's keep this alive. Hey, I don't even mind just powering this up. Be 1 damage out of reach and I can keep my hammer then. Unless I go for power up plus hammer. That might be a little bit better actually. Just going for the power up now. Hammering this. And then hit him for 6. Because I'm playing against mono red. So the higher life my creature is, the more awkward it's going to be. For my opponent to answer it. +1. Into a Battle Rager. That's an interesting card. It's not one you see every day. Let's take a draw. Messenger. I was hoping for Dancing Blade there. 7. I'm actually 1 out again. I'm going to take 8 damage. Can I take 8? I think so. I think that's fine. Because now he needs 2 damage to finish off the Sky Swordfish. What if he double Gift of Steals my guy and then hits me for lethal? That would actually be lethal, right? No, it'd be 1 off lethal. It'd be 1 off lethal. That'd be pretty hilarious. Oh, there is a Gift of Steel. Oh, ouch. Well, the heat is on. Oh, this card's a problem. Oh, no, it's not. Forget why I said that. Let's draw. Okay, we'll flower this. Take it here. And we're gonna leave the Tiki Caretaker on this spot because we want to make sure my opponent has to make land if he wants to develop anything aggressive. I guess I could have double neutraled defensively there. That might have been a little better. Alright, that's going to be a Warlord. We can put the Ancient Boar behind now. Or we can just Elderwood Embrace. Let's take a draw. I might just draw the hammer. Nope. Just do this now. And there we have it. Could just win the game. Dancing Blade is lethal. Fire Shaker is lethal. Hammer is also lethal for my opponent. Oh, that's going to be lethal too. I didn't even consider it. So a nice little grappling hook there to finish off, taking my first loss. Let's. I think I was a bit too hasty with that match. I just wanted to get my 9 wins, but actually got a loss. So my perfect record is destroyed. I'm going to keep on playing throughout this part though. We might as well finish it off and see if we can get that 9 wins. Let's get into another match. Alright guys, another match. Starting things off with a Bone Collector. Fantastic. Elderwood Embrace and a Grizzly. All the good stuff. All the good stuff that wins us games. Well, hopefully. Just 1 more win. Am I gonna fail? Hope not. I feel this run's gone so well that I almost deserve that 9 wins. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Got a good start. We got the Bone Collector. We also have the Grizzly to follow up, so I can double neutral Forest Grizzly. Have that as an option. See what my opponent gets up to. It's going to be a mountain. A lot of red on ladders. Probably why I've done so well, because I'm just like bumping into red players a lot. Be a cheeky Reveler. Excellent. So double neutral up. Take this, and then we go Forest into the Grizzly, into the Boar, into the Elderwood, and win the game. That's it. Easy plan for an easy win, in theory. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't get choking sands here. Queen's Assassin. Alright, gonna put this next to my Grizzly just in case there is a choking sand, and this will power up my Bone Collector, and then Bone Collector will take the place of my Grizzly as my aggressive creature. But I can also, I guess I could also Ancient Boar as well. That is an option. Oh wow, Fire Elemental, okay. Desert to the side. Grimguard? No? Interesting. Cohen Chieftain. Interesting, okay. Now I do want to get a boar down, but this is a problem because of the elemental. I guess I don't mind if they trade so much. I am going to take an embrace on this, I think, because I have 2 in hand. So if this dies, I'm going to get a power-up. If this dies, I'm going to get a power-up. Okay, let's actually take an embrace here as well. So that's just a lot of bulky creatures. There's only so many last nightmares in the world. Of course, like I said, if these trade, there has to be a land developed here to trade off. I gain a power-up. It becomes a 5/9. This is a 5/9. And I just keep pushing up. So playing very aggressive here. Oh, it's a tricolor deck. Okay. Maybe I should have held off on this Elderwood so I could move here and kill the Rakoan Chieftain. I'm not sure. Probably. Although I was kind of being preemptive here, trying to protect my creatures. Flash Salmon, Wind Soldier, another Rakoan Chieftain. Interesting. This can move, this trades. But then this gets powered up. This gets powered up from this, and this moves up and finishes this guy off. So it's actually a little bit awkward. Horsemaster? All right. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It looks like the Elderwood Embraces were too strong in that game, and there we have it. We have a 9-1 victory. A little sad that I lost to the grappling hook in this game here, this little skull. Not happy about that, but overall this deck has been very, very solid. Made pretty much just mono green with a little splash of yellow in the end. Just goes to show how powerful this card is. Very, very powerful, and a force to be reckoned with. Be sure to draft this if you have the opportunity. Can turn the tides of battle in your favor very easily. So that wraps up this episode of Journey into Pandora. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe. Get up to date of when our content goes live. If you're enjoying this series, leave a comment below. I've had a bit of feedback from players, and players have been telling me they've really loved this series, and I'm glad you guys are, because I'm really enjoying doing it. It's been fantastic. So be sure to check out earlier episodes of Journey into Pandora if you'd like to watch me in action in other games of Pandora with different decks. So until next time, guys, take care and enjoy Pandora.